Hello, everyone. My name is Sarabi, and today we are going to do an overview of one of our amazing vendors called RoomRest. Okay, so RoomRest is a little bit different in the registration process in the sense where you don't actually go to RoomRest to register. They actually send you an email with your information once you've been in the business for at least 7 days. Okay, so if you're new to the business, if you haven't been in that 7 day mark yet, don't worry. You can expect an email here very shortly. But once you do get that email, you have your contact information and you'll be able to log into the site and utilize this vendor. Okay. This is what it's going to look like once you log in. It's going to have the Archer symbol on RoomRest here. It's going to have your name, your agent ID, and then any rewards that you can use to spend. But basically what this vendor is very useful for, you can do single kind of booking. So if you're looking for like hotel onlys, this is a very good resource for that. Car rentals, transfers, attractions. It does not have flights. So if you're looking to package like a hotel with the flight, this would not be the vendor to use for that. But you can definitely package like hotels and car rentals or, transfers and things through here as well. And then also, if you want to kind of, create your own packages, like I said, with a hotel, attraction, car rentals, you can do that all in one spot and send that over to your clients because they do have a built-in where it can just email your clients directly and you don't really have to kind of go through and like change anything. So let's go ahead and do like a walkthrough here a little bit. Right here's the home screen. As you can see, the categories, we have hotels, transfers, attractions, car rentals. There's different tools here. So if you have any held bookings, draft bookings that you're working on, your agent profile, it's just going to have that basic, information for the homepage. And then on the top here, if there's any reservations that you, completed, sales report, you're going to find that on this site. Held bookings. So if you're holding a booking for up to 7 days, you can find that here. Any itineraries that you've planned out or customer quotes are going to be on these tabs. And then, of course, my favorite part is the rewards that you can get from using RoomRest, because for each booking that you make, you do get points back to spend for not only your own travel, but you can use that for your clients as well. So let's go ahead and look for something. Okay. Let's say we want to go to Savannah. So I'm going to type in my area. I typically choose the airport just to kind of generalize everything. And we are going to try this for an August vacation. So let's do the 24th to the 20th. Keep it at 2 adults, 1 room, and let's see what hotels that we can find from here. Now, it does have a sorting system. So if your clients or if you're searching for something for marketing purposes, if there's a point of interest that you do want to market for, you can kind of filter that out. Accessibility, different properties, because they do have villas on here and they do have apartments on here as well too. So if you have a client that's looking to do like a house or, if they want to rent a room or something different outside of like the hotels, you can book that on RoomRest, as well as filter out the stars recommendations. If you want to look at it on a map view, you can do that as well. So if you're trying to get your clients closer to the airport, you can kind of search through that way. So it's very, very user friendly. It lets you do what you need to do from it. And if you want to show more, you can always, show more listings at a given time. So I'm going to just filter this off for 4-star and 5-star, just mostly out of habit. That's just when I'm looking for something, that's what my common filters are. And out of this, you're going to see 2 rates. Okay. So the online booking rate is going to be the rate that if you're going online to book, you're going to see that per person. This one also gives you what the commission will be for that. It lists it right under. The only thing is when you're going through and looking at the online booking rate, it's not guaranteed, the commission that you're going to make. Okay. When I say that, I mean the percentage. it can fluctuate. It's not going to be a set percentage that you can get. Sometimes you can get, 10%, maybe you'll get 11%, maybe you'll get 5% one time. It just really just depends, which is why we have this Archer special rate. Now, this is really cool because this locks you in on your 11% commissions. So it's no matter what the rate is, no matter what this number is, you're going to be guaranteed 11% commissions from this rate, which is why we recommend that you want to always book using the Archer special rate. Okay, that way you know how much in percentages you're going to get for your commissions for the booking. And, a lot of times the Archer special rate, it gives you savings as well, too. So as you can see here from the top 3, it's already cheaper than the online price anyway. So you might as well, book with the special rate, get your clients some savings, and guarantee yourself 11% commissions. So I'm just going to click on this one. Also, one thing of note, too, is not going to list your commissions on here when it has the Archer special rate, but just know that you are guaranteed that 11%. The reason why they list it on here is because of that fluctuation, you'll know what you'll be gaining from that individual booking. So I'm gonna click on Archer special here. And while this is loading, you can really go in and decide, what kind of rooms you're going to be getting. If you want to do a flexible cancellation rate, if you want to do a non-refundable kind of rate, if you want to do it with breakfast, if you don't want to do a breakfast, like it has a lot of different options that you can choose from when you're using this vendor. All right, so you can see here, it has my pictures. If I want to view more images, I can directly, save these pictures. It gives you all the good hotel details, rooms, amenities. And what I really like about RoomRez as well is it has attractions that are nearest to the hotel or property as well. So you can definitely go through, look at the different attractions, and then it gives you the how far, the distance it is from the hotel. Now, another thing it does is the top room rate recommendations. So it gives you like a solid 3 to begin with, and then, you can look at the other ones as well. But really down here is where it's going to break it down for you, the differences in the different room boards, the room details. If there's, most of these don't have any kind of images available, but it'll show you what it looks like, the details of the room. And then you can kind of categorize it. So these are non-refundable, these are flexible cancellations. And on occasion, they have some that include breakfast and don't include breakfast as well. It'll do like those normal, it'll tell you the breakdown if it's a city view, or if it's like a river view, because Savannah, they do have like a little river thing that they have going on. So you can definitely go through and choose the best one that you want. For demonstration purposes, I'm just going to go ahead and hit book for this one. That way we can go through and show you what it will look like to create an itinerary for your client. Now, when you're booking with RoomRez, you do have to pay the full balance. There is not a deposit option available. They do have to pay the full thing. But what you can do is, if they're not ready to pay today, they have an option where you can hold and pay later, and they give you a 7-day period to do so. So, depending on when it is, the property, if it has this option available for you, you'll be able to hold it for at least 7 days, lock in that price for them. Now, I don't actually have a client on here, so I'm going to create a template for marketing purposes. That way, it'll allow me to create the itinerary. Now, on here as well, it has the room breakdown, it has the taxes and information. And then if there's any kind of extra fees, like for example, like the room and board, like when you go to the property, you have fees that you have to pay per day. It'll tell you what that number is, so that way you can inform your clients. So very, very transparent. It'll tell you what it is, so that way you can inform your clients in the best way possible. But for this one, it looks like all of the fees and taxes are included. I have the points that I'm going to earn from that. And then right here, resort fee per night. So right here is the resort fee. It's not included in this this is additional resort fee that's going to be paid at the property. So you can tell them what that number is. So that way they're expecting it ahead of time and they don't get there and be like, well, what is this charge for? Okay. So very, very useful feature there. You don't have to calculate it on your own. They give you that information. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and create my itinerary. And boom, it's going to have all of this. I have my booking number. I have all this information here. And then it does tell you what the cancellation policy is for these things as well. So I can always add products, which is where you can build those packages. If I want to change the codes, finalize the template, all that good stuff, I can do, I can add anything to this itinerary. So let's go ahead and try adding an attraction. Because what's a hotel visit without, a little fun, right? I have my dates. I'm going to search the attractions. And because I know Savannah pretty well, I already know which one I'm going to click on. Land and Sea Combo. So, of course, we have vendors like Viator. We have vendors like Project Expedition that we can get activities from as well. But sometimes they don't always have the same things that RoomRes has as well. For example, this Land and Sea Combo. So you can have, this is another way where you can add on attractions and package your things together without having to go through so many vendors to kind of, put your trip together. So I'm going to just click on morning. Oh man, this is so pretty. I love this this package here, because basically they do a tour on land and then they do one on the boat too, and it's amazing. So I'm gonna hit book now. Everything says guest because I'm making this template for marketing purposes. And then I'm gonna hit add to itinerary. Gives you the total, gives me my points that I'm gonna be getting from there. And boom, now it's added to my itinerary. Okay, so all the information is already transferred over, the dates, all that good stuff is already on here. So now I can go ahead and finalize my template. I'm gonna call this Savannah Getaway. And now I have an itinerary. Okay, so this is the template that I'm using. Because it's used for marketing purposes, I can go through and revisit the information on here and create mock bookings with this. So you can use these for mock bookings as well. You don't necessarily have to put all the information out there, but like the pictures and the travel inspiration, like the itinerary that you put together, you can use that as a way to market yourself. Now, what's really cool about RoomRes is you can actually send out quotes to your clients. So I can go here and hit create customer quote, and I can directly email them this itinerary that I put together, and they can go in and decide if they liked it or not. But right here, if you want to do like something like a quick quote type of thing, you can always click this button here and you'll see what it looks like if you send this out to your client. And you always want to make sure that you're aware of what you're sending out to them because you want to know that all the information that they're receiving is a good one. So this is an example of what the quote looks like for, this particular booking. It has the 5 nights. It has the picture already put together, really cool details about it. This is the trip. So, if they want to view the details, they can click on it, look at all the amenities, look through the pictures. Then it also has, the information for their attractions, so they can go through the pictures, look at what they're doing, right? So it's a very, very user-friendly way. They want to see on the map where it is. And then it has like a call to action. So if you think this is good for you, click this button, hit I like it, and that's going to send an email to me. So they'll put their name, they'll put their email, and when they hit send, it's going to send it to my email that they approve of the itinerary that I like. Now, there's a way that you can actually, kind of customize this a little bit. You cannot take the Archer symbols off of it. That is already built in. But what you can do is like, if you want to add pricing, you can do that as well. So let's go ahead and create the customer quote, and you can decide what information is being left out and what information is going to be added to it. So I'm going to include the title for it. I'm going to include the good stuff because that sounds amazing. The number of nights, or if you want to do the dates, you can do that as well. I like the dates so that way they can see, you know, when they're traveling to. Would you like to display a from price? You can hit yes or no. And then if you want to add in your commission to that, you can definitely alter the price that it shows them. Okay, so you don't have to necessarily put the price that's already on there. So for those that want to, you know, upcharge or add additional commissions and things like that, if you're using this for instant commissions, you can customize this total price to reflect, you know, the actual amount, including your extra fees. So that's something that you can definitely do. And then you can also, you know, change the call to action as well. I'm very big on not reinventing the wheel. It works. I like the way that they have it. So it's very short, sweet, and to the point. So I keep it there. But you can definitely add in your logo and things like that. So when I say you can't switch out the logo, you can switch out like your actual profile picture to your logo. And that can be a way around it where you're branding yourself for your business and not with Archer, because this is the normal one. And this is the normal one, what it normally says, but you want people to be familiar with your brand. So actually, I might have to do that and switch my photo to my actual logo so it brands me instead of, you know, Archer. But very, very useful feature. I'm going to go ahead and click no for this because I don't want the prices. Actually, I'll do the price. I'll just put an extra number on there just because that way you guys can see it. And then it does a breakdown of your commissionable rate. So if you didn't know what commissions you will be earning from it, it tells you what it's going to be for that, which is really nice as well. All right, so I'm going to generate my quote. And then this is the customizable URL that you can either put in your email to your clients, or you can look at the PDF. So whichever you prefer, it's really up to you. You can do both. But basically you'll be able to send this to your clients and then they'll have access to it. And, you know, everything is clickable. So if they put, I like it, it'll send the email directly to your email on file, and you'll be able to go in and definitely, you'll be able to see what they like. This is the PDF version. Okay, so it puts everything flat. And if you prefer which is what I actually prefer, the URL, that's what's gonna have those clickable buttons for you that make it look pretty. So you see here, changed it from 5 nights to the dates, changed it from the starting price, and then, you know, it has all the 5 details on here. I like it, bam, send me your information and all that good stuff. Now, if there's a other itinerary that you are looking for, and you kind of want, like, say you have a client, they don't necessarily confirm or book that, you know, itinerary, but they're modeling it after that. So say you're using it for marketing purpose, you can always duplicate the itinerary that you have. So you can create one that's like this and then kind of change some of the finer details. So that way you don't have to worry about going through and doing all the work over again. So very much useful tool, especially when you're utilizing this for mock bookings and such. If you want to go back and revisit customer quotes, you can do so. It gives you a nice little list of everything. You can see the PDF and the URL version, and then also go and edit the quotes as you see fit. So for example, like, let me click on this one. This is an example of one that I did. This client wanted to know what the prices are. Normally, I don't add it on there unless they specifically ask for it. Excuse me. So I have the dates on there, the pricing, you know, the room, and then, you know, a car package as well. So all of that is already built into it. There's no prices on the side of it because it's already on the top there. So they don't have to worry about seeing what the breakdown of that is. But yes, it does give you access to all of your previous bookings and quotes and things and such. And then you can also track your rewards as well. So depending on the level you're at, this is what my level is right now. that determines how much rewards you earn for each booking that you have. So for silver, it is right here. So this is where I'm at right now. For every $2 that are spent, I get 1 point back. Okay, so once you start going through making more bookings through the vendors, it's going to give you more points that you can earn for each of your bookings that you have, which is really nice. All right, so that is everything that I have for you guys regarding RoomRez. Again, it is an amazing vendor to use, especially with that feature that you can send out your quotes directly to your clients. Let me know if this was helpful. And, definitely get started playing with it, creating mock bookings, go in and start making itineraries, and then, using it to kind of book on those different single attractions, those different transfers, those different, single hotels, because once you start building your points up, you can actually use that towards your own travel. Or if you want to use it for a client, you can do that as well. It'll give you an option to say, use, a portion of my rewards to spend, and it'll take that however many rewards you earn, it'll take that off of the final bill. So again, my name is Sarabi. Thank you so much for listening in. I hope you guys have amazing success with this vendor. One of my favorites, in my personal opinion. I can't wait to see what you guys do. Have an amazing day.